Wenke here. We're filming the episode 4 of 7 Slaps in the Sack, and I am here with the tree god, Namor. If you don't know who this legend is, you probably live in Linwood or Edmonds or some just horrible outskirt of Seattle. This is the keyboard kid. He's got like 400 albums out. He's Little B's OG producer. He's one of the founders of Based World, so you better give him credit for it, because not only Little B isn't the only person who ever did it. And he's wearing a good sweatshirt. Shouts out to Good. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, you know. It's my favorite store. My favorite store, man. I was there every chance I got, man. Coming through, picking up swags. Shouts out to Goods, man. Shout out to Live and Well as well. You know,
still go get those half caps for 20 bucks, because I was a young 14-year-old who didn't have any money. So
that was the spot too for the SBs. You know, I've been an SB head since I was younger, so that's where I used to go copy the SBs for sure.
Well, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna pick out some selections.
BitchMob, Sprite, tell me what you like, what you hit me for. Seals with the pint, started as a fan, now you just a good fan.
Alright, Keyboard Kid got a bunch of stuff. We kind of went over the 7, but it's okay, because we're gonna do 7 slaps plus 2.
Yeah.
And we're tying them in with other items he got.
Some of the stuff in here I couldn't make up my mind. So first and foremost, got Lupe's Fiasco's Food and Liquor. Classic album for me personally. Kind of what he was talking about in the content that he brought to the table kind of spoke to a kid like me at that time, you know. And obviously the production on here was insane. Man, just one of my favorite albums. I remember when this came out, I was actually staying in Texas, Dallas, Texas with my pops at the time. I didn't even know really where no Best Buy or nothing was, but I just got my whip and just drove to the nearest like shopping area and went and bought this shit at a Best Buy. The next one would be Monk. I love this show. Thought this guy was hilarious. He's an obsessive compulsive detective, if you don't know. So he's kind of like a neat freak, couldn't be touched or anything like that. It kind of relates to me because I kind of like have OCD. If anyone that personally knows me knows, kind of OCD with things. So this was a dope ass show. If you've never seen it, definitely look this show up.
Fun fact about Tony Shalhoub: he was in a movie called Galaxy Quest with Tim Allen in like 1997 or something.
Oh yeah.
They are on a spaceship, but they're really just a TV show. They actually get abducted by aliens. And Tony Shalhoub has sexual relations with one of the aliens, and watching that as like a 4-year-old, it ruined my life. This is why I am the way I am today. Shouts out Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, man, great actor. Love this guy. Next one is Spider-Man. I still feel like personally they have to get this right on film, but I fuck with Spider-Man, my guy. You know what I'm saying? They have 5 shots, maybe number 6. You know what I'm saying? 6 is one of those universal numbers, so maybe they'll get it right. Anything Spider-Man, I fuck with. And ever since I was a kid, Marvel. If you don't know, I'm a big comic dude, big Marvel guy specifically. So I'm stoked about all these movies, and they just added this guy into the Marvel universe. They announced it on the news and shit, so hyped to see what they come out with. See what we got next. NERD. No One Ever Really Dies, man. This is like an album that changed my life. In search of, just look at that. Classic fucking cover there. He's playing PlayStation and shit. Got the fucking striped socks on, flip-flops, lounging, real cozy. You know what I'm saying? Cozy, you know what I'm saying? That's how I like to be, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much my life right there, making beats, you know? So, you know, if anyone's heard the album, it's hella spacey as fuck. Some dudes rocking out, you know what I'm saying? Young Pharrell, the porn stash swag.
Probably wearing like vape underwear or something.
Yeah, this guy's clowning AC/DC. So these guys really, you know, I feel like they had that little punk rebel swag. It definitely influenced the bass culture and the bass sound, you know what I'm saying? I know Lil B fucks with these guys too. They're one of my favorite groups, specifically. Something I drove and listened to every day in the summer, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I kind of went over, but this album right here specifically, man, just had classics on here, man. Just showed Pharrell's versatility as a producer, I feel like, in the hip-hop realms and, you know, pushing boundaries of sound. Light Your Ass on Fire with Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Blaze of Glory, Clips, Frontin'. They had some rock shit, Spy Mob, you know what I'm saying? They had Nelly on here.
That Ludacris song as well is like the rarest Ludacris slap ever. It
wasn't us, it's hella rare, but there's literally songs on here you can't find on the internet, kids. This might be coming home with me too, because I don't even think you could get this album.
My mom bought that CD when it came out.
This shit
still has it.
Yeah, somehow I lost this shit back in the day when you would have like 1,000,000 CDs on a stack or like in a book thing, you know what I'm saying? I lost that shit. Man, they had classics on here like Hot Damn, Loser, NERD. They had It Blows My Mind with Snoop, R.I.P. Dirt McGirt, you know what I'm saying? When he went by Dirt McGirt, ODB. Nas featuring Khalees and shit. Linking cats up, starting marriages and shit. So my next one is a Gundam 0083. I fuck with Gundam heavy, if you know me, or any of my music is heavily influenced by anime, sound, and Japan culture. I couldn't find any other Gundam, but I fuck with this one too, man. This one's hella rare. I really fuck with Gundam Wing and like G Gundam, Gundam 008, like Mission, when they're like in the jungle and shit. He used to come on Adult Swim. That shit's rare as fuck. This one, Samurai X, man. It's Rurouni Kenshin when he was actually killing cats. Cause like he was a savage, like samurai, and he was murking motherfuckers and shit. And then he turned hella positive, and then he started using the reverse end of the blade later on the cartoon series, if anyone knows. So this is just a dope story, man. He went from negative to positive, and that's how I try to live my life.
Little B must have got to him then.
He might have met the bass guy back then, bass samurai and shit. Lone Warrior, Bushido Blade. Go from that into Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It is a dope movie for me. I remember just watching it all the time because I like the cinematography and like the graphics and everything in the movie, choreography of, you know, all the fight scenes and everything. Yeah, I just thought it was a dope movie. And I like anything kung fu too. Anything from the old shit where the words didn't match up to the mouth to the new shit, you know what I'm saying? Even when they don't even really do the shit themselves and there's hella special effects. Shouts out to, you know, Chow Yun Fat, you know what I'm saying? Last but not least, you got the Jay-Z, the Blueprint, you know what I'm saying? A lot of swag on this album. Man, a lot of classics actually. Like this whole like sound and era that The Rock came with, specifically like Just Blaze, more even Kanye West. You know, this is the reason why I be making beats now, just because of the soul and the feeling they had in the beats. Like I heard these beats and like I always wanted to play the drums and shit, but you know, they couldn't afford the drums, staying in apartments, you can't really have a drum set. So I basically made up my mind though that I was gonna figure out how to make beats somehow. And I was like, I'm gonna specifically learn how to sample. Basically, these are just some of the songs that really inspired me to do that. Got H to the Izzo, you know what I'm saying? Part of the City, All I Need, Song Cry, you know what I'm saying? Just hella classics, you know, Renegade, Eminem and shit. Jay-Z, holla at your boy, Bass World. You come rock with the Bass World. Come to the Bass World, man.
His last album was hot garbage, let me say. I'm sorry.
Need that keyboard.
But shouts out to the Asian guy with the top knot, the samurai bunny who's in here, trying to get into all of the scenes. I know.
Very rare.
He's very rare, he's very elusive.
Very exclusive.
Well, don't know what your name is, but hey, you're famous now, so a little side note that has nothing to do with anything. To continue with the peace and love trend of the bass world, here I see the Steely Dan CD. No disc in it, so that's not chill at all. But Steely Dan, they have a song called Peg. It's mine and my girlfriend's song. Natalie shouts out, I love you girl. Steely Dan, and it's a rap.
Very bass.
Very bass.
What you got?